Hey, good morning, my fellow crypto traders. Those of you who are in the US, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Just spending, hopefully, time with friends or family, and especially just taking time to be grateful for your life and everything that you have. I believe strongly in that philosophy of gratitude. It helps with the creation of a psychologically positive mindset, and that's what we need more of in this world. All right, I'm not going to preach at you this morning. We had lots of exciting price action in the markets yesterday. Well, I think we did, specifically because I was in one altcoin in particular, which most of my cash funds for this uh, trade was invested in, and it moved rapidly. I'll get to that in a second. Also, we find today Bitcoin has dropped considerably. Is that good or bad? Let's get into it. We'll start with the BTC Dominance Chart. All right, so 3 weeks ago, I drew this handle pattern, suspected that we could hit our support down here and then bounce back up. And it looks like Bitcoin dominance is taking a different path. It looks like it wants to come down to our support at 40% instead of moving back up. Now, we don't know that for sure yet. Honestly, we need a couple more days of price action to see what the market has in mind. But let's take a look and see if we can find clues from Bitcoin. All right. So Bitcoin moved down a lot today. What is it down? According to this chart, 7% plus. And listen, guys, I can't stress this enough. You guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I wanted to see the Bulls bring us into this territory. And what happened today? A perfect. I honestly, I'm so excited about this. I cannot think of better price action from Bitcoin. To me, and I realize I'm somewhat of a contrarian here on TradingView, but to me, this is the perfect price action that I've been expecting. I wanted to see this turn into a bear flag. All right. It did. It brought us right into this territory that I have been hoping for and calling. I've been cheering the Bears in this. Why am I cheering the Bears? Because to me, I see this as extremely bullish. I mean, I'm so excited about this for not because I'm in Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't like Bitcoin, to be honest. That's a story for another time. But Bitcoin currently is our leader in the crypto space, and we have to respect what it does, right? And so I wanted to see, you see, this is my target down. It hits right on our 50% Fibonacci. I drew that from the low before we started this upward price action, the body low over here to the body high. And the market often psychologically follows the pattern of Fibonacci, just like so many other things in the universe. It's remarkable. And not only did it hit this 50%, but it brought us directly into this territory that I've been hoping and praying for and cheering for the Bears to get into, because this is our rocket ship fuel, if you will. All right. I believe the future of Bitcoin is very, very bright in the next few months. I think this is going to propel us to 100,000. All right, I spent enough time on that, but I want you guys to know and understand how excited I'm about this price movement and what it means for the rest of the crypto space. So as I brush through the rest of these, whatever you see there pales in comparison to this particular chart. Hope you know that. All right, total three. We are in bearish territory right now, today. But remember, we need confirmation from these bears. So we need another candle to open and close below this 50-day, which is currently up here at 918 something trillion. I mean, not trillion, billion. So anyways, we need to see the bulls take us back above that 50-day to be in neutral territory. Otherwise, all this down here is semi-bearish. But again, as I say this stuff, uh, nothing matters as much as the price action we saw in Bitcoin, which is extremely positive. All right, back to total two, which is our altcoin market, including Ethereum. We are starting to get into neutral territory right here at the neckline. Just the bears had the strength to bring us below the 50-day. Now let's see if the bulls can take us back up tomorrow. That's the only question. A lot of this stuff we have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Ethereum, yeah, we're below this support. Yeah, we're below the 50-day, but that's just today. We haven't confirmed that. And at any rate, we are still in bullish territory as long as we remain above this neckline. So to me, this is nothing to worry about. I mean, let's move on. BCH, kissing the top of this triangle once again. Maybe the final kiss, goodbye, before it moves up. Again, we have to wait and see. Solero took us below this bottom line support in our ascending wedge. Again, we have to see what the bulls are going to do tomorrow. We need confirmation on that one. Litecoin still, the bears took us into that triangle again tomorrow. What are we going to do tomorrow? What are we going to do the rest of this day? I mean, are the bulls going to take us back up so we can sit on top of this triangle? And then what happens tomorrow? Do we bounce tomorrow? I don't know. We have to, again, a lot of the stuff is neutral. OXT, we're right there on our main line of support. All right. I don't want to see us go below this. I want to see us resting there. I know some of the altcoins are coming back down to kiss their 200-day, and that could happen with OXT. Either way, if we start to drop below that mainline support, I'm out on this trade. I am in on OXT right now, and I just purchased around 50 cents yesterday. BAT USDC, this particular chart. All right, here's the crypto that I was referring to. This is where I had most of my trading reserves invested in, and you guys have seen I've done several videos on BATC. I was in this trade, first of all, from 67 cents. We had a target here at our main line of resistance, went up to $1.54. This is actually where I stopped out, guys. I didn't hold all the way up to the high. You can't always predict these tops anyways, all right? So I'm not disappointed about that. Yeah, we had a lot more move up there, but if you guys try to catch these tops, you're probably not even going to catch the target price because it goes up so rapidly and comes back down so rapidly. It's just going to fake you out. You got to be a disciplined trader. So in the first trade I made here, I went from 67 cents to $1.15, almost doubling my portfolio as far as basic attention token goes. Then I waited to see what would happen. I put out another video more recently, entered back in here, or no, actually it wasn't below the blue line. I would have entered above this blue line because that is more neutral to bullish territory. Anyways, I entered around $1.05, I think it was the price, and waited patiently as we do. And then yesterday on Thanksgiving Day, we pumped from $1.05. We went all the way up to my target area. You can see I have the target area. I have a box there. I have a level. I said $1.65 in the videos. And where do you all think I stopped out? All right. Yes, those of my subscribers know this. And founding members especially, you trade live with me. You know where I stopped out. You know how much I stopped out. You know where that cash reserve went. You get all that by becoming a founding member. Moving on, enough said about that. Doge is looking horrible. This is terrible. I hope you guys are out of this. This is gross. We shouldn't be below this main line of support. Yeah, just like anything else, you can turn around. So if you want to wish and hope and pray, then you really shouldn't be following my channel. What I do here is make educated guesses based upon technical analysis, and we use disciplined trades to move in and out of different cryptos. And this is not one I would want to be in right now. ZEC. All right. Once again, my subscribers know I've called the final target here of 265. Now, we did exceed that, and we are currently using 265 as support. This is extremely bullish for ZEC. But as you know, I drew these levels out, and where did I stop out? Well, actually, I actually stopped out of this and moved my cash over to another one. But if you remained in this trade, if you had a higher risk tolerance than I do in this one, you would have seen us explode through these different levels. Hopefully you took profits along the way, and this is where I would have suggested to take 100% of your profits off the table. And if you made more than just buying and holding, maybe you still want to be in this trade. I'm not sure. That depends on your risk tolerance. That was my target, and I would personally probably be out at 265 on this one, if I'm being honest. UMA is taking us down to the 200-day, it looks. Now, this is a trade that I am in. I'm not stopping out unless we get below this 200-day and get down here somewhere. I think that we have the potential to bounce off that 200-day and move back up. And furthermore, I just love the price action in UMA. It moves extremely rapidly, and that volatility is what I love to trade. And so I'm going to stay in this one until it looks too bad. If we're below that 200-day, yeah, I'll get out. All right. Filecoin took us below this support. I've said this numerous times. I won't repeat myself. I said that the market movers are probably going to take us down here, buy at a discount, take us back above. Anywhere in here is where you're safe to buy. My final target here is the 95. ADA. Just like I said, we're sliding down this triangle. Now we've dropped. In past videos, I've said set your stops somewhere in this area. So hopefully you're out of this trade. This does not look good. Shibainu, bearish territory. This is all bearish territory. I would not be a buyer. I would not look to re-enter unless we hit this level down here somewhere. That's just me. You guys do you. All right. That's just me. One more I wanted to take a look at. Jasmy. Once again, all right, so this was another one that I was in at 17 cents. You guys know I stopped out up here right at the top. Now, I got lucky on that one. I have fully admitted that. I have a level drawn there, and my subscribers know what those levels are. But I was at 100% on that one. We'll not get back into this unless we come back down and touch 13 to 14 cents. I see another level right the body low of this candle. Let me draw that out around 14 cents. So 13 to 14 cents is a beautiful area. If we get near there, I may consider re-entering if I have cash on the side for this. All right. And so overall, let's wrap it up here. My sentiment because of Bitcoin action, and this may sound counterintuitive to many of you who don't understand technical analysis as well, or many of you that are following a lot of the pro traders that are saying opposite things and going bearish. But I am extremely bullish overall because of the price action on Bitcoin. This is what I wanted. This is what I got for Thanksgiving. I feel like everything is lining up. We are going to 100,000 on Bitcoin soon, and the rest of the market will follow. That's a doubling, all right? And altcoins could, in some cases, triple, as we've reviewed many coins that do have that potential. All right, this is a little bit longer review, but I hope you all enjoyed this. And as always, like, subscribe, hit the bell if you're on YouTube to be notified of new posts. And do post those comments. I look at them all, and I learn from you guys as much as or more than you learn from me, because I don't read the news. I don't read about the latest crypto. This is all I do. I do analysis. If you guys have a new coin that you want me to do analysis on, I'd be more than happy to do that. And by studying the charts, we can determine what the psychology of the market is before the news ever comes out. That's the point of doing technical analysis. And I will help you with that as long as you guys help me with the new coins. All right. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.